So side chicks, do they break
Fafa,
on
go, Abi, you were
make
talking.
marriages?
It means it.
It means the marriage.
Yes.
Why do you say it
Do
means
you
the
know
marriage?
When your wife realizes,
Speak in the microphone.
Sorry.
Yeah. When you're singing class,
So right now, what I'm saying that is when the wife realizes that, okay, my husband is going out. There's one chick somewhere. Because of that lady, the husband is maybe there's one or two things she's not doing. Start correcting herself.
Fafa,
You're sleeping already.
Fafa, would you want to be a side chick or you want a side chick in your marriage?
Hey, such a very tricky question.
To put you on your toes.
Let her answer for herself.
Okay.
Of course, I don't want to be a side chick. No. And of course, I do not want a side chick in my marriage. But if we got married, before we got married, we agreed to be in an open marriage. That's different. But so far as we have not agreed to be in any open marriage, there's no side chick coming inside. But like, if you want to be seeing other people whilst you are with me, tell me, then I can divorce you so that you can go and do your thing peacefully.
Maybe
Because to me, no.
Maybe there's something about you that
You can't let go.
Yes.
Then you're a greedy bastard. Sorry, but that's so wrong. Why do you want to hold on to me and you married me? Then don't marry me. Go and marry the other person that has that thing.
And then you'll be the side chick, right?
Me, I will leave you.
So
Incident.
it's not greedy.
No, that's being greedy as a human being. Then why did you get married?
Then God is greedy.
Ah.
Allowing rain to fall in water.
But this is marriage. He said, what did he even say? He says what? What's that vow that they said? They say. For what God has put together,
Let no man put asunder.
So as a correct human being, you know me know.
But you know what they say? That Africans are the polygamous by nature.
Yes.
Yeah. And I stand to be corrected, but it looks like the African tradition, a man can have one or two women. Yeah. So if you marry based on that ideology, then you should be ready to welcome another woman in your home.
But you said the African blah blah blah, agrees for the no problem. But this one we're talking about side chick. If at a point in time,
So then obey side chick and maybe a second wife.
So if he wants to have a second wife, he needs to consult me first.
Would you agree?
I would analyze our marriage first to see if I can allow it. If I can't, I won't allow it. But if he wants to go ahead with it, I would divorce him.
Okay.
So first, it won't make me happy. I would because I can't be in a marriage that doesn't make me happy.
So what if this man, makes you happy, provide everything you want? There's no trouble, and then he has a side chick.
Because he doesn't want
And I don't know.
Maybe you know.
No, but he doesn't.
Maybe you find out later.
Yes.
But he's the best man. He's the best thing that has ever happened to you. But later you find out this man has a side chick. What would you do?
I'll have a conversation with him. I'll ask him though if he's also okay with me seeing someone else.
Okay.
If he says okay, then he can go ahead and also
See.
do my own thing. But if he says no, then he stops immediately.
Wow.
Okay.
If not, I'll give you a divorce. Then you can live
I like
happily
that
ever
energy.
after with the person. I am not going to sit there and play second fiddle to somebody.
Okay.
That talk, not talk.
No, so first, if I have found out, I won't keep quiet about it. You're my husband. We'll have the conversation. If there's something wrong in our marriage that you think we cannot fix, it's beyond repairs. You make me happy, I make you happy, but there's something missing. That's why you're stepping out of your marriage. Okay, then me too. What you're doing, maybe it's not making me happy. I don't support it, but okay, do it. I also want to go and find this maybe missing piece that you also don't have with someone else. That we are all 100% happy now, right? If you can say okay, I should also do me and you also do you. Happy marriage, we all do. But if you cannot, go. I also go.
This is why a man wouldn't sit down and have this conversation.
Then you are a very
They're
selfish
asking me
and greedy bastard.
Now so it's okay for you to go take another woman, but it's not okay for her
Your wife to go and take another
guy.
Look at that.
It's not okay. But what do you think, Gifty?
So,
I think they break.
Gifty is
They
talking.
break marriage.
They break
because,
marriages.
It's not because I'm a woman.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying that. But that's it. Because if you want to marry two, go ahead and marry two.
Yeah.
But don't marry one and then put her in that situation. It's
Doing
very
things
painful.
and disrespectful.
What
Yeah,
makes
very
it painful?
disrespectful.
Because if you've gotten married to me and you think I have the 80% of what you are looking for, and maybe there is a missing 20%, and you think the side chick has it, and you think you can't help me to get that 20% that you want me to, then I can't stay in.
Then go for the 20 and leave the
Because
80.
mind you, maybe you don't even have 50% of what
But
I'm
I'm
looking
managing
for.
you.
But I am with you because I love you, because you are my husband, and because we've said something
Before God and man.
before God and man that
Exactly.
hey, I will stay with you, I will be with you.
Do take and pay.
You get it, and then at the end of the day, you go out with another woman. Okay, if I see that, I will confront you, not the woman.
Of course. It owes me nothing.
Because some I think I watched a video and the pastor was like, if you get to know that your husband has a side chick, go and meet the side chick, know whatever she is doing to catch the attention of your man, and I asked myself, so what did I do first that catch his attention for him to marry me? Okay, we are not
So I should now
perfect.
play what?
We are not perfect,
Defense.
you know. Sometimes
No.
we change. Okay, so if you don't have the mindset, or you've not learned, or you've not psych your own mind that hey, this woman will change no matter how it is. We are humans. You can also change, but I am managing you. So why would you say because I don't have that 20% or that 30%, you have to go in for another side chick just because you want me to sit up?
And because I mean, what shows that even you, the woman, is 80%? What shows you, the man, you are even 40%?
You get it?
Think about it.
So if
and
you
she's
do
with
that,
you.
if you do that, you are disrespecting. That's
Yeah.
if I find
This is not relationship.
No,
you
but-
are
This is marriage.
disrespecting
No.
me,
This
and
is
the side
marriage.
chick will also disrespect
No,
me.
Of
there's
course.
Okay, but wait.
there's
So
a saying that
guys,
any who any time.
No, that's what she said. If she finds out,
But I think,
But why
I
would a
think-
man go
I,
for a
I
side
think
chick?
I agree with
Men are dogs.
everything that they are saying. I think if you've made a commitment to someone, it's like we've cheapened vows now.
and commitment.
And commitments. Like I realized that there was a time I was speaking to some ladies about this same issue, and we were saying that men will cheat, and as a man, it's in a man's nature to cheat. And I was saying that it's because we've lowered our standards. That's why these things
That's
are
why they
happening.
do that.
And when you say that you enable a man to do such a thing, I don't think having a side chick is ever good for a marriage. Like someone that you've said that you are going to live with forever. You've made a commitment to before the law. It's not like we take these things lightly. It's before the law and before whoever you are worshiping. You get it? And we've cheapened it to the point where we are seeing side chicks as like it's normal. And there's nothing normal about it. You get it? Because if you've made a promise to someone, I think now we should make promises. We should take the seriousness of vows like the way they are. We shouldn't make it like, okay, it's just words. Because when we do that, then what is our word then? You get it? And even these things, they bring certain things into the marriages. I believe in like the whole how do you call it, soul ties. There might be someone you might be sleeping with. You don't know what is in the person's house. You don't know where the person is coming from. You bring that into your marriage. So you realize that you are married to your person and things are happening. Like now there are unnecessary fights because you are trying to compare your wife to someone who is outside your marriage. Maybe your wife has given birth. Your wife is not in the same shape as your side chick. All of a sudden, you don't feel that. You don't create that desire for your wife. Like you don't harness it inside yourself. You know, if you have what you have, you work with it. You make up your mind to work with what you have. But when you have a side chick, you tend to compare.
Yeah, and even that, right? People refuse to acknowledge, should I say, their flaws to work on it to become better. So they'll rather go and seek refuge somewhere else. So you know in your marriage that, oh, maybe me and my wife, our sex life is not the best. Oh, we can spice it up. We can have a conversation about it and spice it up. But oh yeah, they go and look for some sort of comfort somewhere else and you
Elsewhere,
think
yeah.
it's better.
I think
At
it's
the end
better,
of the
yeah.
day,
That's
there's
not-
no progress made. Nothing. You're not changing, like you're not evolving as a person. I've forgotten the name of the blog. I saw this on 2 different stories. I don't know if it's Shades Room or something. Like what I was saying that, so basically the man was having an affair with someone, right? Whilst he was married. And the wife used to beg him, try to act right, just trying to like save her marriage and everything. But this man was just being a total asshole. So she decided to like overlook it and also live her life. And she also got her boyfriend. And her husband is away. But she told the husband. And I don't know if he found out that, if he knew that she also knew that she had a side chick or something. But I think she knew. All of a sudden, the woman is happier. Like she's looking better. And he even notices it. And now he is sad about it. So why couldn't you put in that work into your marriage to make your wife, the woman you are seeing her now that you're happy about, and now you're crying about the fact that someone else has that side of her? And that aside, there was another one. He was cheating on his wife and he contracted HIV and AIDS. All his kids have HIV except one. I think that was their first child. And then the rest, all of them. Your wife is sitting there somewhere innocently. Because of your selfishness.
Yeah, that's one thing too.
and
You bring
greed.
things into your
But
family life.
everything.
Oh, maybe I'll say that for you. I will leave you. I know I
Of
swore
course.
before God and man,
everything you all have said about the side chick thing is right. I mean, nobody wants to be a side person. Or nobody wants to share their home
partner.
or marriage with anybody. But again, my point is, it's something that happens.
Yeah.
It's something that is happening. Even very responsible
men find themselves.
find themselves in situations like that. As to whether we are supposed to blame them or not, I do not know, because we are not in their situation.
Yeah.
Even men of God
Yeah.
who are supposed to be, quote and unquote, proper, human beings in our society, also find themselves in a situation where they find out that they have side chicks and things. So my point is, if it happens that there's a side chick in my marriage, I expect my husband to give me the maximum respect that I deserve. I cannot force you or beat you that leave your side chick, because you are a full-grown human being. I cannot control your life. You're supposed to make decisions. So it's 2 things. If I say I love you so much, so I cannot leave the marriage, I have to find a way of accommodating this whole new situation.
Exactly.
But I expect that you give me the maximum respect I deserve as a wife. Don't do certain things in my face.
we
Don't bring clothes, because a man who has decided that he will do it, he will do
do
it.
it,
There's
yeah.
nothing I can do to stop him.
it.
I also have to check myself. Is there something I used to do that I am not doing anymore? Because people get comfortable when they marry and they have the man already. You know what they say, that there's no campaign after election. When they get the man, they become too comfortable. They don't do certain things that used to entice the man or whatever. But that's what they say, for better, for worse. We are in it. I'm coming. Sorry. We are in it till the end of this whole thing. So I also have to check myself. Is there something that I have stopped doing that is making my husband look elsewhere? Because sometimes we might be the problem. We don't know.
Yeah.
The side chick is the one actually saving the marriage. We don't even know.
Before that, doesn't he need to have a conversation with you about something that's making him unhappy?
So let's
And
say
then if
his
you don't change as the woman, fine. But then even when he has that side chick, like there are kids involved, right?
Yeah.
I feel like before you step out of your marriage, right, you should have sat down to sort of like analyze these things. Because if my wife should find out, knowing the kind of person she is going to affect my kids, my family, my finances. Because divorce is a very nasty
it's a nasty
thing
process.
altogether. But because you are like just concerned about your own physical needs and everything, you don't even sit down to think about those things. And then maybe you have a vindictive wife. Your life is going to be a complete mess. So if you can't have an honest conversation with her, say, this is happening in our relationship and I'm not happy about this, let's work on this, blah, blah. You just step out of it. And she finds out and maybe she comes to you just trying to address what's happening. and you still don't change. That's what I said. We'll have the conversation. Now,
So let's say you've had the conversation and everything. I mean, you've gone through the process one needs to go through in their marriage in case there's something shaking in the marriage. You know, sometimes these men find themselves in the situation before they later realize that, I'm stuck in this new situationship. You understand? That's why I'm saying that, first of all, after we had the conversation, whatever, and it's still happening, I need to check
So
myself.
you should ask the person, what's the end game of the affair? Is it just for excitement, or you?
Sometimes,
plan on
most of the times, it doesn't even go anywhere.
Thank
you.
Most of the time, but in the spur of the moment.
Thank you.
Most of them is just one thing that the man did.
Yeah, sometimes they just need some comfort,
Yes,
and they
just one
get
thing
it there.
that
They
he
don't
did
get it from
well.
their wives.
But the side chick will take it like
Yeah.
she will take it to a different level, to
Level
the extent
too.
of meeting the wife
And-
to tell the
So
wife.
that's
Yeah.
a different kind of.
Me,
So we
I've
have different
seen-
types of side chicks.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh yes, we have
Oh,
side
yeah,
chicks that are
true,
very.
true,
They
true.
don't
They know that
cause
they are side
trouble.
chicks,
They know
yeah.
their
They push-
leader. Oh yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
They are
It's
side
true now.
chicks.
It's true.
They
Side
come.
chicks,
They are
you
not
have to
in
stay
the
side
business
chicks.
of the
But you know
marriage
there are
and
marriages
things
that
like
the
that.
husband will introduce the side chick to the wife.
Yes.
So that,
Such a marriage, they understand each
There's
other.
understanding.
So that's when you guys have already
Like
discussed
understand, yeah.
about it.
Do you
get
understand?
it?
But in an instance where the man is hiding, lying, and now you, the wife, you found out in your head about it, he still doesn't do anything about it.
But do you know-
Okay, then me too. I'm having a boyfriend.
But
If you don't want us to
Now
do
I
us,
do.
most African women wouldn't agree to that conversation. I should
conversation?
sit there and tell you that I have a side chick.
Would you agree if your wife discussed such thing?
you will even lie.
That
Dixie, speak in the mic.
You will lie.
lied out.
You have a side chick, even though she has caught you. You will lie.
I didn't
No,
think
I'm
that
asking
Shaggy
him
song
if he's going to
wasn't
agree.
It
Shey,
wasn't
okay,
me.
It wasn't
now.
me.
You see, sometimes we don't argue, say, be obenya side chick and abibio, but adia,
It happens.
yewa, enye with them, no.
Yeah.
And find you.
And it is true.
Me, I
it's
think-
true.
I
But
think-
That's what I'm saying. That if you find out that your husband has a side chick, if you find out, you have evidence, proof. Sit him down calmly. You have the conversation.
Decision
Show
with
him,
him.
baby, this and this, this and this. Now you now you
Yeah.
Let me boost up. What's the end game? It's just for fun or what?
So if
You're
he says-
unhappy. I'm coming.
Okay.
You're unhappy. You want to continue. You can't leave the girl. Yes, you can't leave. Okay, continue. We won't break the marriage, right? We have kids, because I'm also thinking about my kids now. Maybe I'll stay in it till my kids are like a certain age, because I want them to have that stability in their life. Then finally I'll divorce you. But during that period, just know I can't stay in a home that I am so unhappy in, and I'm watching my husband doing what he wants, and I'm there because I am a woman. I also have a boyfriend. Be respectful of it, because I'm respectful of what you are also
exactly.
doing.
Yeah, that's also
To ask
true.
you something.
Yeah.
You said when we were talking, you said if there was, I've forgotten what I wanted to ask.
If there was.
That if
They talk about
you
it.
ask him, is it for fun? So
What's
whatever,
the end game?
what
If you want
if
to
he
marry
tells
the
you
girl,
that no, it's for fun?
it's
Ah,
for
that's
fun.
what she
That's what she's saying. That she'd
boyfriend.
also, if she's
Oh,
unhappy,
you-
I
then she'd
don't
also get.
You
How
don't
can I
have
have
you
a boyfriend?
You don't make someone sad
and then
for
you
you to be
expect.
happy.
Do you understand?
This is
me?
someone you
After
got
doing
married to.
everything
You
for you.
said,
After doing what thing?
So
Yeah,
wait, what
why?
makes
Making
you
you feel
what
comfortable
makes
and
you
everything.
sad?
Ah.
Wait, what makes you
Don't I
sad?
also give you back? As a wife, don't I also reciprocate whatever you do for me?
You know, what makes you sad in this situation is the fact that you find out that your husband has a side chick, or there are other things that are making you sad in the relationship.
Okay. Like I said, before me even addressing the side chick issue, if you realize there's a problem in your marriage, like any relationship,
Talk
you try
about
to
it.
talk about it to solve it. And maybe that the other person is not willing to like put in that effort to solve it. And you later on find out that there is another person. And to be very honest with you, right, I will feel like that person is the main reason why you are refusing to like put in
change,
the
yeah.
effort to work out
Yeah.
in the relationship. Then I'll go ahead and have that conversation with you. I know I've shown you the proof, you can't lie. So you are chasing it. Clearly you don't want to give it up, right? What is the end game? Over so worry now. I will let you be. If I'm okay with you having a second wife, no problem. We can have a second wife. That one is very respectful. But in a case where they do any keke, and you
know,
expect me to sit
to
down
be
and
happy.
entertain it
Oh.
and watch you do it,
taking care
But
of
you
kids.
want me to be just housewives?
Damn.
No. Then leave me. I don't care. Stop taking care of me. No problem. I have a boyfriend. You also take care of me. You also take care of your what?
Your side
Your
chick.
side chick and your kids. No problem. Just know that I am no more your wife. In between you and I, we both know. But maybe on paper and whatever, we are, because we've not divorced, because we've not agreed to divorce. But don't interfere in my life. I also won't interfere in yours. But if you are ready to give it up, put in the work,
I also give
we'll
up.
be good.
Yeah.
We'll also give up and put in the work. No. Like a Salcon and Saba.
Yeah.
Don't try and think you give me red and I'll give you pink.
Okay. I want to say something. So it's not that we want to rub shoulders with your husband.
men.
or the-
No,
that's
at all.
not it.
No,
That's
You
not
see,
it.
wait, when she's done, then you can also say what you think.
Kwesi said, Fafa, you can't do that.
That's not it. But
not it at
when you do that, and the way you said it, you said a new who and time. If you are respecting your wife enough, now and you are doing those things, no who and then if you are able to, oh, it's not because of that, it's because of this, we are just doing it for fun or whatever it is. I bet one say she will even understand you better because you are treating her with respect and you love her, you are taking care of her. Like the way you said, if the man is taking care of you or mashing here or you are very happy, whatever it is, or you be crampo now, like on baby sound po you forgive him before he even comes to tell you what is happening.
Oh, so if you find out that he's doing all those things and he has a side chick, you forgive him and you let him continue side chicking?
I'm just trying to say.
No, I just want to understand.
Even let's forget about even respecting the woman.
Wife or
You the man, you don't respect yourself
Yourself.
enough. Me, that's my problem with these things. You see, sometimes you can make the argument that okay, maybe fine, he got married to someone, he didn't get what he was paying, like he paid for and all that. But sometimes we see the red flags before we marry whoever we want to marry. Most of the time, like 95% of the time, we see the red flags before we get married. The thing is that stay with it. No one sent you to go and marry this person. You saw the red flags. Don't break a commitment you've made because now you are getting tired of the red flags you saw and you didn't correct and you decided to stay in the relationship. You get it? Yes, people will have the argument that and told me that. But I think like we've made these things normal.
we've made men feel too
Comfortable doing
with
these things.
stepping out.
One thing I always say is that the greatest battle any person on this earth will fight is the battle of self-control. Wars have been fought because of self-control, because people didn't have self-control. If as a man you don't master self-control, see, you make excuses for certain things. You end up in situations that you are not supposed to end up in. Imagine, not to cut you off, but imagine having kids and your kids finding out that not that new will be that. Like,
And mama is sad.
like
that child grows to become
no matter what, I believe that no matter what I have with my wife, if we have disagreements or anything, my children shouldn't see even that. Like, they should know that we have disagreements, but it shouldn't get to the point where they know that Dani will be that. So when this thing happens, do you know what happens to the kids? Like, they pick it up, they also grow up.
They think
They
it's
also, if
normal.
they don't also build that self-control thing, they go like, oh, it's normal. That I
And we never
or
break the
even
cycle.
on the woman's side, you go like, oh, my dad had a side chick.
And
It's
my mom
normal.
was okay with it, so it's normal.
It's normal. So then woman will go like, I feel like now our standards, we've lowered them.
Our standard.
Maybe they were there before. Yes, side chicks were there before we were born and everything. But I don't think we should lower our standards because maybe society is making it very, very, very normal. And I think when you're in a committed relationship, you've made vows. Like vows. So I don't know how we are seeing vows now. Like,
But you know, men lie. They can lie to side chicks that they are not married.
oh yeah, that one too is there.
It's bad though.
Yeah, that one too is
Imagine as a wife, you find out that your husband is having a side chick, and maybe after having a conversation with your husband, you were able to maybe come in contact with the side chick and you had a conversation there. Tells you, sorry, I did. He didn't say it because I asked him. He said he has denounced you.
Cry.
Kids, your home. Like, how would you take that? Men are not good people.
No, I mean, like I said, well, again, until probably I get married and I
you can't
face
really
it,
tell what you
because
do. But
really, as of now, I just demand respect, because because I enter a relationship, I enter the idea that yes, this man can cheat on me with another person.
Like, all of us
So
are
that's my
mindset
mindset.
like that.
That's my mindset. So.
It's bad.
it's very bad.
So I really don't have a problem with
indirectly,
side
you don't even
chicks.
try to
Really, I don't.
give your all to the relationship because you're already expecting disappointment.
No,
And
you're not.
also-
You're not giving. It's not like you're not giving your all.
You're up to
You are
but
just
indirectly, you are really not giving your
No,
all. 'Cause at the back
no,
of your
it's-
mind,
it's never
you're
true.
already expecting that.
No, I'm just saying
disappointment.
that I'm just preparing myself so when it happens, I wouldn't be so worked up about it.
True though.
I prefer that defense mechanism than
I think we
to
all have that.
to
now.
think that he's all in all and then I break
But-
down. No.
But it said.
So I
not-
enter a marriage and I know my husband can get a side chick. How do I deal with it? I won't kill
Maybe I
myself
know
over
what
the.
I'll do.
I won't kill myself over the whole situation. I might not even divorce him.
Oh no.
I might want to
Especially
even
if I
know
have
this side
kids.
chick and see if we can have a cordial relationship.
Relationship. That's what I'm
Because I need
saying.
this marriage to work.
Like, I'll let you be.
I will come in like
Wait,
really.
wants to
There's
say
a
something.
saying that it's not every woman that has to get married.
Exactly.
True. And
So,
some women
some
also
must
don't want
be-
to get married.
And
Some
you know,
must.
yes,
Some must be
I don't
side
have
chicks.
We don't mind though. Look, I don't
side
mind.
chicks.
I
They
don't
never have
So
a
if you're
problem
not like
at
it, it's your
all.
husband that has.
I don't mind. I
has-
said go ahead. If that's what you want to do, right?
Yes.
Do.
But you not get, because women are more than men.
So-
you cannot get
No
some
shows. I
So,
know
the other
married
day,
couples, a married woman
there's-
and a married man who are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Hey.
Yes.
They
The
have
woman
all.
is married. The man is married. They are married. They are boyfriend, girlfriend. So maybe she to her husband has side chick and she tries to have a boyfriend. You're
No,
telling
we
me.
people don't know that side chicken is sweeter than marriage.
Hey.
You know, side
Side
chicks.
niggering. So we should
Side
side
chicks.
niggering.
You know, some side chicks will also say these men help
Them. True.
them a lot.
Find a job.
Because some people
Find a job.
some people don't have the means to even provide for themselves in school, their school fees and things, and these
Find
men
a job to
help
do.
them.
Let me correct some. I just feel like men like the idea of having control. Not control per se, but like having. Like let me use control because I can't find a better word. They just like the idea of knowing that they are able to like
Manipulate.
control and manipulate everything. Because as a girl, like you're saying, these men help them. What. He knows that it's like this girl is literally dependent on me. I call the shots. Like he feels like a man. He feels like
Well, he's a man.
He is. But do you need that validation to feel like a man because you're providing for somebody? Is that what makes you feel like you're a man?
Maybe that's what makes him feel that he's a man.
But that's not good.
Because he's providing, so you know his manly instincts are working.
So after
See,
having
there is
kids
one thing
and
we've
all of
not-
that doesn't make you feel like a man. Knowing catering for your home, that doesn't make you feel like a man. You need to like be able to control another girl, fuck who to feel like a man.
Well, to him, maybe that works for him.
And they're not my man.
Exactly.
Make down.
So maybe it doesn't work for you, Ube Jana, but someone actually needs this side checking thing for his or her marriage to work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That if that's the case and that's how a marriage will work, of course, why not?
You know,
Be
a lot
happy.
of women,
Me too,
a
I'll be
lot
happy.
of women, a lot of marriages are
That's what
distant
you're saying.
marriages. Maybe you are married, you're in
like they're
Ghana,
friends now. Oh,
your,
yeah,
your,
yeah,
your
yeah.
partner is abroad. I mean, it's this side chicks that's hold
Keep the
this-
men together.
Keep these men together.
In
And
such an
fine,
instance-
even the woman too might have a side guy.
in such an
keeping her
instance,
together.
in such an instance, you should let the person aware that hey, you should make the person aware. Say, Mawari, Miri ni ha.
That's the point.
Ain't you know, you have that
Let
understanding.
There are
person
some
know
side
that
chicks
you
who
are
doesn't
wants
know
to be
you
the
are-
main
I would
chick.
prefer
oh.
to know that you are married and I'll be
There are some
upside
side
down,
chicks
like,
who want to
no,
be
maybe-
the
maybe
main
if I
chick.
tell you
They
that
will
I'm
tell you to go
married,
and divorce your
maybe you are
wife.
the lady I want.
And
But maybe
as
if I
a
tell you
man
that
or
I'm
a
married,
woman, I'm
would
sure
you
you're
agree?
not stupid. You will know that I'm thousands of miles away from my wife or my husband. You're not stupid. You know, say
Something
no
is
matter
happening.
what, something is happening. I'm
Well,
not saying
some
condone it.
Some men will
I'm not
do
saying
anything,
some
I
men are
believe.
really like faithful, loyal.
Like myself.
Like
Ghanaian men don't cheat.
Please.
Did you just say
If we should take a survey,
Yes, they did it.
See, Ghanaian men cheat, Ghanaian women cheat.
No, listen.
Ghanaian men are more
They
faithful.
did
all
that survey,
cheat.
and Ghana was number 1. It
was
is
a
surprising.
mistake.
It wasn't a
Men are
mistake.
it was a
faithful.
mistake.
Some
Ghanaian men-
If you find a
But
Ghanaian
Ghanaian men
man
are
who is not
faithful.
cheating, he doesn't have money yet. Let him get
Get
money.
money.
Hey, you are lying.
Let him be wealthy.
You hate
Let him
wait,
show
wait.
you.
all the back.
But wait. Why are you people classifying it generally that Ghanaian men cheat?
But we are in Ghana.
Yes, but
can
not
only speak for
not.
men.
But you've not dated all Ghanaian men,
No, but
so you can't say Ghanaian men
okay.
cheat.
4 out of 5 Ghanaian men cheat. That's the
It's a
ratio.
lie.
That is the
And
It's a
4
lie.
out of Ghanaian
It's
women
just one.
cheat. I mean,
so
it's
most
equal.
of them, all of them. Thank you.
It's not like one does it more than the other. We all do it.
Okay, so there was something I was trying to mention. That sometimes wife too, sometimes you know how to talk to your man. Sometimes it's crazy. You can make him so uncomfortable to the extent of obekwa another woman's in the same bang. You understand?
You're going to be fine. How's it?
So you should be able to, like, as you said, okay, you check yourself.
to check
what
yourself.
am I
You are-
doing? Like, what have I
Sometimes you are
done?
the problem.
That is, you understand, but that doesn't mean, sir, you
what
should
I'm
also
saying,
take
that
the
you should have the
advantage.
So that's why I said that. That's why I'm saying that. Not African. I don't. Okay, let me say African women. Women. That conversation, most women would like to have.
Yeah,
Which
most
one?
of
Which
That
one?
is,
Which
I'll sit down
one?
with you that, oh,
Yeah,
Why
we're
would you
talking
even
about-
cheat at the
No,
first
that's
place?
not the conversation
No,
she's
that's not the
talking about.
conversation I'm talking
If you
about.
find that there's a problem in the marriage, or probably your wife is doing something that she
That's
didn't
not
used to
making you
do.
happy.
Yeah,
that's- you
know
should
how
talk,
to
"Oh,
talk to
sweetheart,
them.
I mean,
Don't
this
shout
and this
on
and
them.
this."
Let me be very honest with
That's
you.
the
You
conversation.
men, you tend to change when you're not happy about something. Like, you people change. And as women, we are not stupid. We see. We can choose to address it or not. It depends on how we really feel about you. But as a husband, I'm sure like your behavior and your attitude will affect her. So she would want to have that conversation with you for sure.
Yeah.
And if you are really in a space where you really want your marriage to work, I'm sure you openly have that conversation with her where you tell her that I am unhappy. And this is why maybe I'm unhappy. And as a sensible woman,
Yeah,
you should take that in
You
as
know
a
why
husband
you
and
should
work on
yes.
yourself.
You know why you
Yes,
should
some
actually have
people
that
will
conversation
never
with your
agree.
wife. Because see, women go through a lot of things on a daily,
crazy.
emotions
men
and
don't
things. So
understand
she can change without even she knowing that she has changed.
but do you know that?
So if you find out something
know
has
that
changed
before-
about
You
the
don't
marriage,
tell her, you just go
you
ahead
have to
and
talk
do it.
about
do you know
it.
that before a man will sit down to talk with his wife about something, he checks the ins and outs. What? Okay, this one, if I tell my wife, will she understand
Babe,
it?
That's
Find
right.
a way. I am your
That's
wife.
Hey.
Talk to
this is
me.
not a relationship.
I know it's a
marriage.
relationship,
Marriage,
but Charlie,
There's some people
the
too are some
attitude,
way in marriages.
Oh,
People
So,
don't
some
know.
ladies,
Yes, I
some
know.
women can give
Yes,
you some
unfortunately, you went to
attitude.
marry a lioness, so you can't talk to her. It is okay. Find a way.
But you know
The
her
way
before
were
you
able to
married
propose
her.
to and she submitted and married you. You have to
Yeah.
find a way to talk
That's
to
right.
her.
Yeah.
Do you know that some ladies are submissive after marrying?
it's true. Come to think of it.
Then you
Yeah.
know that.
So this
That's
if
what
you
I'm
guys
saying.
like, you say
Then
what?
the decision
Yeah.
is now dependent on you.
So that's why
So if you
I wouldn't sit
think
down and have it with
she's
you. Then let
become
me
a
do it.
lioness,
Because-
Let me do it
so divorce
at your
her.
blind side.
Then divorce her. What,
No, I can't divorce her. No,
You know you're
it's
stressing
it
yourself
down.
and
People
wasting
say
your own
divorce is not
resources.
easy. I know divorce comes to so many emotional whatever, but will you be there and die?
no, you will not
That's
die.
my point.
So that's why you going for side check.
Thank you.
You're wasting your resources
No, I'm
and
not
your
wasting.
time.
He has so much. He has so much money.
I'm not
so-
wasting the resources.
So you see, that's what I'm saying. That
I'm not
as a
wasting it.
woman,
So why
you
would you
should be.
divorce her?
No, I want
Because
to divorce
divorce
because
is
there's
messy. They
something.
say.
You lose
See,
more.
women, just give your man peace. That's
all.
And
See,
respect.
Define
men,
peace.
men, we don't see. Men, we don't like.
Let me tell you
Define
something I found
peace.
out about men. Peace is when you don't hold them accountable for their
Yeah, that's what I'm
actions.
saying. You should define peace.
No, that's not peace.
what
That's
they
not
call peace.
really, really.
No,
It's
oh, I said
when
define
Who has hurt you?
Huh?
Who have
Yes,
hurt you?
I want to ask that
It is
question.
what me I have seen
Oh
in
no, no,
this
no.
life.
That is not peace.
No,
for a
that's what
man.
you men, some of you
That's
men
not
describe as
peace.
peace. Because a guy go and cheats right now, you try and hold him accountable for it and talk. Then he'll be like, oh, you're always stressing me. And you're
No, but that doesn't say
No,
anything
listen.
about
give me
peace.
peace.
That doesn't no.
And you don't give me peace
That's
of
not
mind.
what
Hi,
madam,
Jane.
madam,
Hi,
madam,
Jane.
madam.
Do you understand?
Okay. So
He
this
doesn't
is
want you
it.
to
No,
talk
do
when
the-
he's
no, do the
down.
funny
Or
thing.
like,
Right now,
So
if-
let's
if
a man
woman-
talk about peace.
please,
Yes, so
explain
what
to us
is
what is
peace?
peace.
Okay, so the thing is that if a man is saying peace, you see, men go through a lot. As in, like, people.
You know we go
No, no, wait.
We
wait,
all.
wait, wait, wait,
I was.
wait.
Let me know.
We
I
all
was
go
coming back to
through
what you said. Where you said, women,
Emotional,
they
go
get
through,
all
yeah,
emotional. See,
yeah.
It's
trust
Gadede
me,
who said it.
we men, we sometimes get emotional than you women.
But because we can't
Well,
say it.
Really?
who is
Because-
preventing
because- no, they say we are men.
It pisses me off.
preventing you from talking?
Preventing you from talking.
Calm
Did I
down.
say put
It's
glue
not.
on
It's
your
not.
mouth?
It's
Oh,
not
come
about,
and tell me that,
calm
baby.
down.
When I went to work today, work was
It is not-
messy.
it's
Let's
not
talk
about-
about it. What
It's
is
not
this thing?
about talking about it
What is all
that we
this?
can talk about.
So
it.
what is it?
It's the feeling.
We get emotional too. You people are supposed to understand that,
Yeah, we do.
but you don't.
But people don't show it.
If you
No.
don't tell me,
Or show
and
me.
then you walk around like you are
You're
the
okay,
hero.
you are the baby.
You don't have
No.
emotions.
Now,
you're
listen.
strong. How am I supposed to understand that you're going
Africa,
through shit?
we have the norm where they say the man is the head of the house.
So the head
If
can cry.
them- you see,
my
that's the
God.
thing. Back then, it is not acceptable.
But that's where the eyes are. The head.
But that's why
Relax.
we have education now. I mean,
Relax.
things have
because
evolved.
things have evolved, now we are getting to do what? Men are trying to show their feelings and show their emotions.
They haven't.
But it
too.
is not something that it is normal for a lot of people.
People to do, yeah.
It is not.
Amy, how would you prosper in
reason-
life?
Yes,
No,
then
it's not
why-
about
No,
men
it's
have
not.
prospered in life back then. But the thing is, we are now learning how to show our emotions, how to show that
You are
I
vulnerable.
felt. Yes, you know, we are now trying to communicate those emotions and feelings to the people we spend our lives with.
You said
So-
men have prospered back then. They lived their life full of bitterness.
Who said? How
Share.
many,
They don't,
how many
because
of
they
them
don't
know back
know.
then?
Please, because they don't talk
don't
about
know. They don't
emotions.
talk about it.
They
But
are
who
just
said-
in their space and they
Aye.
grow old and they die with that
But who
bitterness.
said they
Sad.
lived their,
And they are
their life
sad.
with
Pain,
bitterness?
they
How
Oh,
would
it
you
is.
do that?
But if you don't share your
They
emotions,
died
What-
no, what's wrong
what
with you?
No,
Exactly.
he was
See.
okay.
Wait.
He thought he was okay,
Wait.
Well, he lived his life the
Emotion,
way he wanted to
personally-
live, and he was a happy man. He decided to marry 7 wives and he was a happy man. He
And
didn't
they
know-
made
Maybe
their
you were
wives-
happy, but you
No,
don't know what
no,
they
no,
were
their
going
wives are
through.
happy.
No.
They was
You
so
were
happy.
happy,
See,
but you don't know what they were
he
going
decided to
through.
marry 7 wives back then, and he was a very happy man. Because
Yes.
when he steps out, he's proud.
You see,
I have 7
oh,
wives. He doesn't show emotions because his wives, he sees that they see that, oh, this
man
is
is
the man of
very,
the house.
you know, yeah.
Do you get
Then
it?
that's your own
And this man will
whatever
Some
now.
huge insecurity.
no,
Yeah,
and
that's
this
some
man-
serious shit they dealt
this
with.
man
I don't
will
know.
die a happy man. Now,
Aye.
the world has, oh, trust me.
Wow.
He died a sexually happy man.
Yeah.
This,
But he wasn't
the world
happy.
has
He wasn't
evolved
happy.
now. Men now women have come to understand that men can also get it, and we can communicate it well.
Well, I hope so.
I pray so.
Relax. The fact that you've not met a man to communicate his emotions doesn't mean that it's not there.
Ah,
It's there.
It's there.
so where are the men communicating? Where are
And
they?
Like,
probably you
where
haven't
are
met the
you?
right men to communicate their emotions.
Where's-
You see?
do that.
Are you hearing the things he's saying over here?
Yes. So the thing is, you are supposed to you see, before this whole marriage thing even comes into play, you're supposed to know your man. You're supposed to understand
know your woman. Now.
Yes, of course, we understand you from the beginning. We know.
Eh,
So-
no, you
wait,
don't.
No way. So he's
No.
speaking. He's a man. So he's speaking from
Yeah.
the man.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
I
about a
understand.
man. If I understand my woman. My woman is also supposed to understand me because
It's very important.
yes, that is how we can make it work. That is how we can even say we are getting married.
Yeah.
Because now she knows that when I come home and my eye is shifty, she knows there's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to even say it.
Yeah. True.
Do you get it?
Yeah,
I
that's
grew
true.
up in a house where my dad comes home, and when you see his face, it means
You
that,
know that.
why a baby? Do you get it? You know, you should know. If you the child, you know, it means that the mother knows.
Wow.
Exactly. So it's we are supposed to get to the stage where when I see my wife or I ask her a question, the way she answers the question, I'm like, no, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I know there's something wrong with you. You're supposed to communicate your emotions to me. I can see it. Do you get it? Because I ask you a question and then you answer it in a way. Maybe I'll ask you and you say you are fine, but I know say BB will hop. You see, that makes me a responsible husband because I know who I got married to. I knew who I'm going. So now you wouldn't say, okay, my husband has changed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as a wife, what you're supposed to do is come, sit down. What is wrong with you? Something is happening. Like you are like this. So now you have to explain to him that I know you. You are like this. You are like this. You are like this. Recently, what? Now, majority of women, in the instance where the man is doing something particular that now all of a sudden he's not doing, the average woman and the most women will say it means they'll have the thought that it means that there's somebody else.
No. Before that, we react.
The reacting comes with the thought.
No. Like
the reaction comes with the thought.
Of
most
what?
of the time.
No, that's not.
Yeah, you stopped.
Why have you stopped? Like that is the reaction, not the fact that there's someone.
Not all women will do that.
No.
Some will
They
calmly
react.
sit you down
Yeah.
and talk to you.
Yeah, the
like,
mature ones.
What's happening? Like this is. But then before the sitting down, or no, when the thoughts did that.
Yeah, she has her answer.
She has thoughts of what right now. She just wants to confirm.
Yeah, confirmation.
I mean, you can't blame us. Our
can't blame
brains work fast
which
like that.
We don't doubt. We don't have a problem. Women are supposed to think that way and talk. We are supposed to listen. So she calls you. You sit down. You feel there's a side chick. Why is there a side chick? Now, as a responsible man, you are supposed to break those things down.
Yeah.
Now, you know that you married marriage attack. And you know that when you break this side chick issue,
You don't finish that.
hell will break loose.
Then you go and say, I have
See.
side chick.
Trust me, he will never say.
Yes.
No, but what if the
What
wife?
say?
What
If you marry them,
I'm coming. What if the wife has everything down,
So
and she doesn't let you
then
know?
see,
She
so-
wants to see if
so-
you lie to her.
deny it until you find you are.
See,
also-
let me tell you.
Why would they?
There was a video I saw.
Anyway,
There was a video I saw on Instagram.
Eh.
The girl came and she told the boy, "Where were you?" He said, "I was at home." He said, "When she the one I just saw as listening with a girl?" He said, "Me." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Me." Wasn't me. And she took her phone. It was a picture of him. Showed it to him. What? She's like, "Wasn't me."
But the question you
Then
ask.
his friend was there. He said, "You were with this friend and that girl the same time."
You see, this
And
thing
he
is
said,
called
"No, it wasn't me."
gaslighting, and it's not good.
And you know the funny thing? She had a picture of the three of them at the same place. Now, she showed it to
Wasn't
them,
me.
and the friend looks at the friend like,
Nah.
"It wasn't us."
Yeah.
See, he's denying
Until
till
you
the
catch
core.
him like this.
Eh.
What are you
Yes,
talking?
you've not catch me.
You are literally telling me I'm crazy.
Sometimes
Maybe you're going crazy.
I will
Yes.
leave. No.
You
You
are the
drive me
same.
insane. I will
And
leave.
I always
Why would
say
you
that
drive me
you
insane.
don't make.
No.
You've not caught
Don't.
me there. I should.
Why? I'm blind. I don't
What's
know how
it?
you look.
Maybe it's
Dabi,
Photoshop.
don't even
Hey,
tell
I
me
did
I'm
a photo there,
Photoshop.
Sean.
Yes.
Why? I don't know what
You see, when we go to court, we can say you Photoshop me.
Yes.
No
I can
problem.
have a lawyer to back me on
No
that.
problem. You can
really?
go
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Listen,
Yes.
listen. That's no
Wow.
problem. You can go on, continue your life, and gaslight
Your
who
wife.
you want to, not me.
So that's
Me, I'll remove
And the
myself.
funny thing is, if you call his friends, even if his friends were there, they will all say,
See, it
"No
wasn't
problem."
me.
You see, the thing
It
is,
wasn't
see,
him.
me, there is a difference
Okay.
if I didn't see and took that picture. What I say, and maybe you'll be a sending me. Makes sense when you lie. Okay, me crowd question it.
Yes.
But I took that picture, I was there,
My look alike.
and you are gaslighting.
My look
I
alike.
don't know my man
Oh,
anymore.
let me ask one
And you are
question.
gaslighting. You want to make me feel like
Okay,
I'm
so
crazy.
this question is just random.
Wow,
To the ladies,
wow.
what will you do? What will be your first reaction if you're married to someone and then you were there, and then a friend sends you a picture of your husband and a girl?
I'll tell her to mind her business.
What will be your first reaction?
That's
I'll
the
tell her to
that's
mind
the
her
first
business.
reaction. Mind
Mind
your
your
business.
business.
Why?
This is not my relationship. It's my marriage.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
Because I won't put my nose in yours.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
For now, I think I'll look at the picture. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Like, it's at the back of my head, all right. But
If
mind
my
your
man
business.
comes,
Do you
I'll
understand?
try to find out.
Yeah.
What's up?
It was
You know.
I'll say, wow.
I'll ask you, Mama. I'll ask you.
The question I'll ask you is, have you listened to?
I'll try and find out.
The kind of relationship
Myself.
I will have with my man is something we talk about. Yo, what's up? This person say you saw you into
No.
Sure, say,
Have you listened to Shaggy's song?
That thing is a wicked. I swear, all the kind of no myself.
No, we see
That
what
is-
you are. We are your man.
That means she knows. But
Because that's the relationship I have with the man. Like,
But you see, because the world is evolving, we also have to evolve.
yeah.
We don't have to live in the whole archaic thing that we. Let's make marriage. People grew up in marriages that they saw their mother. They never saw their mother and father kiss. They never saw their mother and father say, "I love you." You see, these things are things that have to stop, because now we are all trying to, share our feelings, share our emotions. But I feel I would want a wife that maybe we are walking in town, see a nice girl, my wife will tap me.
Exactly.
That's what my mom told. She's like, aside your partner being your partner, he should also be your friend.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
when the feelings fade, that friendship is still there.
Exactly.
And it's very important.
So my woman should be able to say, let's watch this girl. This girl is nice. And it's
Even play.
even though you're being playful and doing what that man would have done in secret, it would stir the relationship, it would stir
That
the
trust.
marriage. And now, anytime he also sees maybe a video of someone shaking buttocks,
Yeah, he will come and show you.
he'll call you
Yeah,
and
he'll
say,
come
"Beke,
and
beke."
Yeah, but there's a
Beheto.
level to that.
So,
Like,
Nia, I want to,
You know
I want
some
to,
wives.
I want to ask you something. So you the guy too, if you see a guy and you see that there's a
Oh yes,
yes.
We should do that.
I mean,
We should do that.
see, life is so
See,
easy. We
okay.
take life too
So
personal.
I recently traveled to Liberia. I was in a plane with an artist friend, a girl. Yeah. And there was this nice guy. Like, when I say a nice guy, no homo.
beautiful,
Like,
beautiful, yes.
he was a flight attendant. And he came to, and he was
it
like,
chiseled?
God.
those people, they are very beautiful.
And the way he was instructing people, like, this is where the thing comes from. And when the plane, and I'm watching the girl, and she's all blashy.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, and I'm like, you fine guy. You fine guy. We are here. We are baller. You fine guy. You are sitting by me. You are blushing. You see. So I'm like, I would want to do that with my wife.
Yeah, okay.
Have that conversation. Like we say, fine. I'm like, you're tight. You get it. And then we see, hey, you are blushing. Like, let's have that.
Yeah.
I want to be able to even go and tell the guy, my wife is crashing on you.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it
there
makes
is a
sense.
level to-
You know.
You see?
Which level?
Take your man.
No, yeah,
I'm
it's
not-
true.
listen,
Some
listen,
people take
listen.
advantage.
Nobody
of
will
that.
take your
Thank
man.
Some people take
No one will take your
Thank
man.
you, thank
Hey.
you. No,
Hey,
taking
your boyfriend
advantage of. Fine. Listen, even though we are like that and we are like, just know that there's a bench
Yeah.
that you won't overdo something. I don't know if you get it,
Cookies,
especially knowing the kind of woman you are with or the kind of man. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get it. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
always a
the limit,
threshold
yeah.
to everything. What I say, we should
That's
be
not
friends.
how
We
that
should be like just keep them
Some
respect.
people will take it.
Yes, everyone might take it. That's
Yeah,
what
the
I'm
person
saying.
has kept the respect, but
You
fell
can
into
even
the
end
hands
up
of the
kissing
girl.
the
Because
person
me, I've
and
experienced
expect
it
you to be
before.
happy.
I was teasing
Fell
my
into
girl
the
with
hands.
someone.
Yeah, relationship.
That one there be you your loss.
But you know, some wives even know that their husbands have side chicks.
And they don't
Oh,
care.
me boy.
Yes, they don't
They don't care
No,
because they
and
have
they
a
don't
side man.
That's what.
I think I remember there was one. So when I was doing counseling, there was this woman who says when her husband is traveling, she puts a pack of condom in his
Of course,
suitcase.
that's what we know it might happen.
Like,
don't do it.
she knows
They
that
will chill them.
she feels that he's going with someone. She has the feeling, she has the instinct.
Women,
that
that's how we have. those
he's going with some
Someone.
girl. She just put a pack of condoms.
Yeah, at least don't bring me sickness.
Yeah.
No, but do you know
yes. See,
do you know
you
the
can't
funny thing
control
about
him,
such
oh.
women? Some women will do it, and when you come back,
They'll count it.
they will count it. Hey!
Yeah.
Who did you use
Yes.
it for? Who did? See, some women do it because of that.
So
You know.
that woman too, you say plan for you.
Yes.
Maybe that's what we
Then
had
means
the
when I'm traveling, I
conversation.
carry
know-
a box away.
Yeah, Yeah,
But, you know, life is easy like
so
that.
we do to each other.
She's giving it to you. Doesn't mean you should go and
Honestly,
use it.
I think you enable the man. Like
You've enabled him.
me, I feel.
On him, so may
See,
you
oh,
win him. It's
maybe
my
on yeah. Let's say maybe he won't do it. Maybe
Now
he's
you
not
put it
thinking
in his
about
mind.
it. But when the temptation
let me
comes,
put it in his mind. I
my
prefer
wife
it like that.
cried.
Mama
It seems
condom.
like she might be
Yeah.
okay.
She's
Maybe
very
the first time.
comfortable.
Then
the
he
first time
doesn't know
he
his
wouldn't-
wife.
Maybe the first time he wouldn't do it. The second time he wouldn't do it. The third time, say, hey, you years. she has
But is it
given me
not
the-
better if he does it with a condom?
So you're okay with your husband having a side chick?
I'm okay. I just need
So far
my
as you know.
respect. Yes, I need to know.
So far as you know.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
also
it's-
okay if I know. Just
Because
know
But
that
I feel
I'll
I
also
cannot
have
be
a
a boyfriend.
yeah, that's the
Me, I
the
might
thing.
not have a boyfriend.
I
might
will.
not. I might or
I
might
will.
not have a boyfriend.
Because you are
but
shagging this girl raw.
I just need
come
to
to shag
know.
me too raw. Maybe with a boyfriend I'll protect myself because I already have kids and shit. But if you are doing that, like don't bring it. That's all.
No. So does it mean if he's having a side and you are having a side, you people cannot do this?
What are we doing again?
Once in a while.
Hey, what are we doing
No.
again?
Once in a while.
What are we
You
doing
fancy
again?
something about your wife,
What again?
and you feel that you want that connection.
One connection again.
I mean, the person
Sorry.
is your wife for a reason.
Yes.
Hell, we've had the conversation. And
It's
I
not
asked
every
you-
woman a man wives.
So
she's-
if
she's your
Narayana
wife.
is seeing me, go and find a girl that looks like.
If you know
and
you
do.
would have,
Don't bring it back.
if
on
you
you.
know
Continue doing.
you will have side chicks in your marriage, don't get married. Yes,
At all.
sleep around.
Hey.
It's okay
Yeah.
to sleep
Hey,
around.
stress.
Some of them do.
It's okay to
No.
sleep
No,
around.
Tracy, it's a
something
simple
that
logic.
happens.
You're having a side chick. I said, okay, do. I don't like it, but you say makes you happy. No problem. I also want to be happy. But this thing you're doing doesn't make me happy. So I also do what makes me happy. Meaning our marriage, sexually, we are not married sexually anymore. If your friend seeing me again, sorry, it's past and gone. Like if that new chick, no, I don't know what, go and find a new one.
Because if you
Continue.
come back to
Father
me,
and
you will
mother
still go and find a new one.
You do it.
I'll go and cry.
You go and-
Okay.